Happy Juneteenth, and if you need a reminder why the slaves were freed on June 19th of 1865, we have to talk about the up that's in our past so that we can move forward with a future that is best, cause we are still feeling the ill effects of those dark days, all because of the stupid up bigotry of race. I hope Juneteenth will help us be more loving toward each other, no matter what we are, mother sisters and brothers. Shut the up!
Now, some of you may remember that fella from a video I did a couple of weeks ago where he sang a similar song, but that one was to mark the start of Pride Month. This one was obviously to celebrate Juneteenth. It's all part of their new religion. And Vice President Chlamydia Harris was seen recently kicking off the Juneteenth festivities, and like all of her other public appearances, it was slightly bizarre. Check it out.
Happy Juneteenth! Please have a seat. Please have a seat. And to my Divine Nine family.
Yeah, that's not funny.
That is affirmative action at work, folks. And speaking of diversity hires, I have a great clip at the end of this video of former Vice President Joe Biden's publicist, Karine Jean-Pierre, telling us that she is now a historical figure. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Quick Juneteenth Clown World update. Let's get into it now. If you place your attention on the screen for a moment, we have a Reddit post here. Now, this person identifies as a trans woman. You see the dog collar there with the trans colors and the pride pins on this person's stretched out jersey. This photo is captioned, "How do I look? Thoughts, comments, feedback, advice, please." Trust me, sir, you don't want my advice. Sorry. Then it goes on to say 1 month on hormone replacement therapy so far.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Now, at the beginning of this video, I said all of this stuff is a part of their new religion. Well, they're not even trying to dispute those claims. In fact, they are making it very easy on us to prove that we were right about this stuff all along. Roll it.
My religion? Transgenderism. Yeah, but like, what do you believe in? I believe trans people are hot. I bleed pink, white, and blue. I am sick right now. Please send thoughts and prayers.
Are you off your f***ing meds or something? Yes.
It's not a cult, though. Remember, it's not a cult. I just want to make that crystal clear. It is not a cult. Anyway, it really is a damn shame that so many of these young people just seem so lost these days, mentally, spiritually, and then you add in the physical component and you get this. I hope you guys are ready for a hot girl summer. Roll it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but my stomach will be out this summer. My gut will be giving. My fupa will be fupaing.
Go on a diet, you fat.
All right, real quick before we go any further, I just wanted to let you guys know that we have finally released our first t-shirt, Teach ABCs, not LGBTs. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, you like the content, you want to help support the channel, this is a great way to do it. Plus, you're letting people know that we're done with these teachers indoctrinating our kids with this rainbow propaganda. That's it. We're done. We're standing up and we're taking the rainbow back. And you get a comfortable t-shirt out of the deal. So there will be a link to that in the description box below. Also, there's going to be a link popping up somewhere on the video that says view products if you want to check it out that way. And I have 2 other designs that I'm releasing this week that are very cool, so be on the lookout for those as well. Let's keep it moving.
That is awesome.
All right, next up, I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with the saying, good times create weak men. Well, I'm fairly certain that this is exactly what they had in mind when they said weak men. Roll it.
Hey cuties, do you know why misgendering a non-binary person could be triggering to them? If you don't, no worries, I got you. It can feel triggering because my entire life I've been told that I must be a man. And that's been from the people that I love and society. And my divine femininity has often been used as a weapon against me, which then in turn has allowed me to internalize so much shame that I've been trying to unlearn and unpack and heal from. I have always felt somewhere in the middle between my masculinity and femininity, yet I've been forced to try to choose between one or the other. But that never worked for me, and I'm so grateful that there's new language, like the term non-binary and pronouns being used like they, them, that allow me to flow between my masculinity and my femininity so that I don't have to feel like I'm being forced into like one constrict binary of gender. So I also must ask, if someone referred to you as a man or a woman and that wasn't your preferred identity, would you feel some sort of discomfort? Asking someone their pronouns and using inclusive language can definitely be a learning curve. But it's important to remember that it's okay to make mistakes, and that as long as we're coming from a place of learning and understanding, that's okay. We are all on this journey of learning together. So let's create a safer space for everyone.
You act like a little right now.
All right, next up. I want you guys to tell me if you think there is a difference between this guy and that non-binary. Because personally, I don't think there is. I mean, obviously, this guy looks and sounds a lot more masculine. But at the end of the day, they're both libs spewing complete nonsense, right? Roll it.
I don't like it. I don't like talking like this. I don't like being like this. In person, I prefer to see the best in people and relate to people through common humanity, even when we disagree. But these devices and these platforms are being used by radical Republicans to destroy and undermine our democracy and environment. So I am going to spit truth right back at them. In this case, yes, it is true that the climate does naturally change. 12,000 years ago, the end of the last ice age allowed humans to proliferate through the world. But it's also true that humans affect climate, you fucking morons!
Loud noises!
It is possible to have a morning and an afternoon. Yes, nature causes wildfires, and it's also true that if you pour gasoline on fires, you make it worse.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
In the case of the climate, we have 8 billion people on the planet. We have never seen anything like this in the history of humanity. In the last 100 years, we have quadrupled our population. Prior to that, we had never doubled in 100 years. From 0 to 1,500, we didn't even double. And that was under 500 million people. All of our Western paradigms, all of our Eastern paradigms, all of our religious paradigms are based on a world that doesn't exist anymore, you fucking idiots!
He's an angry elf.
All right, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen for your viewing pleasure, of course. So creepy. So creepy. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by, first sponsor is Koopa Beatty. Koopa Beatty, thank you for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for sending that note along with the donation. I truly appreciate the kind words and support. Second sponsor of today's video is Chance McCarty. Chance, your dad let me know that you guys enjoy some father-son bonding together by watching these videos, and that truly made my day, so thank you guys. So Koopa Beatty, Chance McCarty, sponsors of today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Let's get this off the screen, please. Oof.
What the Buffalo Bills?
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up on this one. I think we've all had enough brain aids for one day, and there is literally no reason for us to torture ourselves any further. Anyway, I mentioned this clip in the beginning of former Vice President Joe Biden's publicist and diversity hire, Karine Jean-Pierre, stating that she is a historical figure. What? I mean, she'll go down in history as the worst White House press secretary ever, right? Oh, these people are delusional. Anyway, guys, things are clearly getting crazy out there. So please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
A year in this role, there's been a couple of things that has made me incredibly proud. Many things that made me incredibly proud to be at that podium during this historic moment. Again, this is a historic administration. I'm a historic figure, and I certainly walk in history every day. But this is also a historic making administration because of this president.
Because she's an idiot or she's insane.
And you ain't black.